Mechanization is a crucial input for agricultural production. This is Jonathan's farm in Uasin, Gishu County, where this double chopper machine has brought significant benefits not only to him but also the surrounding community.
Imetusaidia sana for the last 1 month ambapo tumetumia imerahisisha kazi sana. Si employ a lot of labor at the moment. Sasa imepunguza hiyo. The costs are minimal now.
All this has been made possible by the Kenya Climate Smart Agriculture Project, KCSAP. The Kenya Climate Smart Agriculture Project is a Government of Kenya project jointly supported by the World Bank. KCSAP is a 5-year program that is being implemented in 24 counties of Kenya, Uasin Gishu County being one of them. Uasin Gishu County, often referred to as Kenya's breadbasket, is blessed with a relatively cool climate attributed to its location on a plateau.
Uasin Gishu is a vast agricultural area. It has 3,300 square kilometers. Most of it is purely agricultural. And we are told Uasin Gishu has some of the best climate patterns. It's cool enough, it's warm enough. Even food production like passion fruit, it produces the best tasting passion fruit across the world. I don't know whether you are aware of that. So it's basically agricultural area. Currently we are doing around 100,000 hectares of maize and around 19,000 hectares of wheat. We have a herd of 320,000 dairy animals, and we also have some for beef production.
Farmers in Uasin Gishu County predominantly depend on rain-fed agriculture. Rain-fed agricultural systems are highly vulnerable to climate variability, such as intense rainfall and prolonged dry spells. To address these challenges, the Kenya Climate Smart Agriculture Project is supporting farmers to increase their agricultural productivity and enhance resilience to climate change risks.
Uasin Gishu County has 6 wards under Kenya Climate Smart Agriculture Project. These 6 wards are within 3 sub-counties. We also are implementing 3 value chains, that is dairy, Irish potatoes, and local chicken. Uasin Gishu, Kenya Climate Smart Agriculture anticipates to increase agricultural productivity, improve resilience, and in case of any eventuality, we be able to respond.
KCSAP, in collaboration with the county government of Uasin Gishu, has supported and funded various sub-projects and micro-projects in the county. Among the sub-projects being implemented is the Usalama Chemusian Irrigation Project in Ainab Koi Ward.
The irrigation project is drawing water from 33-acre dam, and the water flows through gravity to irrigate 100 acres of land. So we are putting this land under irrigation, and it will benefit the citizens of Chemusian. These people are among the vulnerable and marginalized groups because those people were displaced during the post-election violence, and others were the Ogiek who were displaced from the forest. And they are going to benefit a lot. Already the project is complete and they have started utilizing the water. Some have already done irrigation using the water, and we have 3 micro projects which are already running and 3 others which are taking off very soon.
Under the micro projects, a total of 153 groups have been supported to adapt climate smart agricultural technology innovations and management practices. 44 groups have been supported under the dairy value chain, 57 groups under potato value chain, and 52 groups under the indigenous chicken value chain. These groups include men, women and youth who are organized into common interest groups, vulnerable and marginalized groups. They have received agricultural extension services from service providers and their lead farmers. In the potato value chain, Langa's self-help group in Tigwa village is already celebrating a bountiful harvest. Initially, farmers in the potato value chain faced various challenges, among them being lack of certified or clean seeds, lack of market information, pests and diseases.
In terms of Irish potato, we've been able to support farmer groups to do seed, and I've also managed to see them even sell their produce per kilo, which is very encouraging. At least they didn't lose. The seed they produced, they have not plowed it back, and we are seeing considerable change in terms of the earnings to the farmers.
Na hakika KCSAP imetusaidia sana sana sana. Ile ukulima ambayo tulikuwa tukifanya pale nyumbani, tulikuwa hatufikishi the hectarage ambayo ilikuwa inatakikana, na mavuno pia yalikuwa duni sana. Lakini tulipoingia katika KCSAP tukapata mafunzo, tukafunzwa, kisha tukapewa mbegu ambayo yalikuwa ni mbegu yale certified seed, na tunashukuru sana katika upande wa certified seed, maana tulipewa 19 tukatoa 210. Kisha kuna tena tulikuja tukapewa 9, na hiyo ndio tumetoa 108. So tunashukuru sana, maana tunaona hakika hiyo kitu ikawa ni marvelous. Juu hatujawahi vuna viazi kiasi hicho.
Some of the harvested seed was subdivided among the Langa's self-help group members, while the rest was sold to other farmers.
Sasa vile tumetoa hivyo, tumepea kila member gunia moja ya viazi ambayo ataenda kuanzisha hii mradi nyumbani. Aipeleke nyumbani, expand, na pia tumechukua yale viazi tena yale mbegu tumeuzia wakulima ambao wako around, tubadilishe yale mbegu ambayo yalikuwa yameanza kushikwa na ugonjwa, maana katika area yetu hatukukuwa na clean seed, mbegu zote zilikuwa zimeshikwa na bacterial.
Other than the implementation of technology innovations and management practices, the micro-project grants also support livelihood diversification and nutrition mainstreaming. For this particular group, they received 300 improved kienyeji chicks that were distributed among the members. They have also established kitchen gardens to enhance nutrition.
In poultry, we also have groups who are doing incubation, hatching of chicks, and these groups are able to supply to the other groups who are doing brooding. The groups who are doing brooding takes care of the chicks between 1 day to 1 month, because it has been a problem to most of the farmers. They are not able to take care of the chicks at that stage because they are very sensitive. And so there are those groups who have that experience, and we noted that it is important within the value chain to have those ones who can be able to support others.
Uasin Gishu is one of the leading milk-producing counties of Kenya. All members within households and the community participate in the dairy value chain. The youth are mainly involved in the transportation of milk to collection points for sale. Over the years, milk production has been affected by the effects of climate change. Prolonged droughts have led to scarcity of feeds, which results to reduced milk production. To address this, KCSAP has trained farmers on pasture production and feed conservation.
Majani, nyasi, mahindi, yote hayo tunaita forage.
What has been the main focus has been on pasture development, because in Uasin Gishu, most of the farms are relatively larger. So we have been driving farmers into improving their pasture. That includes fertilizing their grazing fields. These are new practices which have not been done by many farmers. Improving issues of legume-based protein sources, which includes we have been focusing a lot on development of introduction of desmodium in farms and introduction of new fodder varieties. In addition to that, also we have been also training farmers on how to improve their existing fodders, which includes most farmers usually do hay from road grass, and we have been training farmers on the best stage to cut to ensure that there is quality, that the fodder which is being harvested has higher nutritional value. And so far we have seen farmers who have been doing 2 cuts in a year, doing up to 4 as we speak now. The other aspect which we have also driven farmers into is on the issue of silage making. And what we have introduced is the element of grass silage making. And most farmers are now have started doing grass silage. We are now entering into the season of maize silage. So most farmers have been practicing maize silage, but what we are driving into is on the issue of how to ensure that there is quality maize silage. That covers on issues of stage of cutting, chopping, the right equipment to use, and also in terms of the best way to cover. So there are small basic issues which we are training farmers into improving the performance of their silage.
The Ainab Koi Progressive Group has been assisted to acquire the double chopper machine, also referred to as a forage harvester, that aids the group members in harvesting forage to make silage.
Tuko na usaidizi kubwa sana kutokana na hii machine, hii double chopper ambaye ni a multipurpose machine. Inakata nyasi, ikichukua, ikishaga, ikiweka kwa tinga mwenyewe. Na sasa hiyo kushaga kwa hiyo nyasi imetusaidia sana for the last 1 month, ambapo tumetumia imerahisisha kazi sana. Si employ a lot of labor at the moment. Sasa imepunguza hiyo, the costs are minimal now. Alafu sasa imekata nyasi kidogo kidogo yenye ng'ombe inakulika kabisa kwa ng'ombe. Na kwa hiyo mwezi mmoja maziwa imeongezeka kabisa. Nimekuwa nikisupply hapo awali, nimekuwa nikisupply Ainab Farmers Cooperative Society maziwa ndogo sana, kama tuseme kwamba per month imekuwa ni 200 liters, lakini ndani ya hiyo mwezi mmoja tumetumia hiyo machine, maziwa imepanda mpaka lita 750 yenye last month. Yes. Sasa kwa hivyo imesaidia cooperative sana, imenisaidia sana kiuchumi. Sasa shida nyingi sasa sina. Sasa naweza pata pesa za school fees, naweza pata pesa za kutunza hawa na kujitunza mwenyewe.
KCSAP has also supported dairy farmers in the establishment of milk cooling plants that offer bulking and chilling services. Kapngetung Dairy Group is one of the groups that have benefited from a cooling plant. The aggregation of milk from members and non-members has enabled them to sell their milk to as far as Marigat in Baringo County.
Kula imetusaidia sana, maana tunaona kabla ya kula tulikuwa tukipata maziwa lita 1000, lakini wakati huu tunapata lita 1600. So kitu ya kwanza ya kwamba imeweza kufanya wakulima wengi wasupply maziwa, maana maziwa yaharibiki. Hapo awali kabla kula ilikuwa inaharibika kwa sababu inaweza kufika hapa na inapelekwa mpaka Marigat, which is a very long way. So kwa transport inaharibika, lakini wakati huu maziwa ya asubuhi na jioni inaletwa, tuna chill. Ya pili pia kiwango ya maziwa imeenda juu, na kiwango ya maziwa ikienda juu, hiyo kumaanisha ya kwamba hata pia hali ya maisha inaenda juu, maana pesa inaongezeka. Na kwa kikundi chetu kila siku maziwa ikifika, kwanza tunaipokea, alafu tunapima quality ya maziwa. Kama mtu ameweka pengine ameongeza maji ama amechanganya ya jana, ya jioni na asubuhi. So tunapima quality kwanza, alafu tunapimia kilos. Kama imepita hiyo test ya quality, tunapima kilos na tunaweka kula kuchill.
Besides the cooler, the group also has an agrovet that sells farm inputs to farmers on either cash or credit.
Tengeneza maneno nataka enda nyumbani na change yangu.
These are some of the micro projects being implemented in the first cycle, and the outcomes are bound to increase with the second and third cycle. With projects like KCSAP, our farmers are becoming more resilient to climate change.
Na mimi ninalisha ng'ombe wangu, naona ng'ombe vile wametabasamu kufurahi kabisa. Yes, kwa sababu ya KCSAP.
I would want to tell you this is one project that has a great impact on the society. And by the end of the project, you should be able to see direct change in the livelihoods. You should be able to improve even on the food availability, improve on the earnings, improve on the farming practices in the 3 value chains. I can assure you of that.